Okie doke. Okay.
80 people watching right now.
Seriously?
Wow, that'd be insane.
Like, don't tell me that. Like, I will misplay from the sheer pressure of it.
First time being on stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've always helped with the setting up, never being on it.
Ah. What's a bridesmaid? Never a bride.
Yeah, it's got that slight pale blue tint to it.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. I will play.
Would you like to click?
Yeah, about a second there. Let me riffle real quick.
Yeah, that's also.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck to you too. Good luck.
Yeah, Magnet White has that like blue green. Yeah, it's got like a blue green tint to it.
Got two basics, so I gotta keep this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Same boat. Similar boat.
One in the active, one on the bench. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Let's Ultra Ball, pitching, Marnie, and Earn a Vitality.
I cast Mage Armor, so basically I was around him. Like, he tells him to, he starts speaking in a whistle, stop attacking, we're here to help. And he's like quarreling, he's trying to sound powerful, but you know, yeah. But I mean, he's intimidation, strength, right? Charisma. Oh, still not even. It's like
I'll do it for right now.
Alrighty. My go. We draw first turn. No supporters. First turn.
Well, you can play supporters first turn. You're on the draw.
Oh.
You go in second, I mean. Yeah, so I can't play supporters first turn.
this is a demon.
In that case, I'm gonna go. Oh wait, can evolve first turn.
Correct.
True.
Yeah, that is still true.
No, it's
Almost did a no-no right on cam first turn. I'm
well, there's a
just gonna deal 30 to him and not switch.
Yeah.
he says he calls it.
I got this one.
Okay.
Let's just call him a draw.
Alright, good.
We need to go. But he's saying it all tough life, right?
Go ahead and use the ability.
He's offered up.
Search up.
He's okay with the truce. We need to withdraw.
Strike energy.
I don't actually have to step back to kind of state my intention that I'm about to withdraw.
Oh no, I actually went they're kind of the same.
Well, we're down here.
They are very similar.
The document's over here. He didn't specify.
That'll be
enjoyed
going on this
I
guy.
did enjoy
Grab
them,
him really quick.
and I understand why they changed some of the things that they did.
I heard the book was good, really good. They go through like they go through like that whole crazy module from the end of D&D.
I told my allies to back up.
That's what's supposed
Stop
to
it.
happen.
Yeah.
Stop attacking. And that's how you all in the comments. Stop
That's the
attacking.
first challenge,
Yeah.
is to get through the Tomb of Horrors.
You missed my new
And
t-shirt
it's up to them if they attack.
because I'm on a D&D, a monthly D&D t-shirt.
When do you want that?
Yeah. You were before. Yeah, I love the Tomb of Horrors.
Kind of fine. I'm split.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just didn't want to cut you off on your thinking.
That's why I like this.
Rough. Feels very rough.
There's something.
You can just leave that sitting up there.
I know Jason came back last week. He's an old school runner.
I say we just get the
There's
documents.
something about growing up playing D&D.
Let's try it. No, let's switch these guys.
Where you were genuinely scared your character wasn't going to make it. Because if Gary Gygax wrote the module, 90% of the time, if you failed to
And
save
let's
your throw, you died.
Marnie.
That was it.
Two quarters at 3 entrances. You win 1 entrance, you die. When the other entrance, you die. Yeah, but he wrote his modules were written mostly for tournaments. Because the whole idea was that they got this D&D tournament and there were 5 tournaments.
How far could you get?
Yeah.
I listened to the interview because I listened to the interview with Gary Gygax.
Okay.
And that
Go
was
ahead.
just, I mean, it gave me a lot of ideas, especially how to deal with explosive damage. But he was like 10 years old. It's like, all right, son, well, understand. We're all saying you make your saving throw. Now we're all
Evolution
saving
in
throw for
sense.
this item, or saving throw for that item, this item. The module also
Grab the rapid strike.
Yeah.
once in a while. Because that is a real thing. The mediums first. Living in that world.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Gengar take double damage from the rapid strike flow.
Sure does.
Now, 20 years later,
To the point where I've
Here and
made
Okay. So
It's 120 to 2
right,
Pokemon.
right, but so it doesn't. He won't take double damage on the bench.
Gotcha. I just need to do 120. That is my mistake. I did take out the Hounding Oil, and I'm going to get 1 prize card.
turns out that the guys who designed Pokemon Modern have a everyday heroes,
How, like,
which is
so is there like,
And then it is your go.
pretty dark?
I like it. It was really cool.
yeah, it was a great
Does it how far down it is?
The survival system, Demigorgons in Dark Places. Okay. I grew up tagging along with my cousin, Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer writes all this.
Okay, yeah.
Josh Palmer does most of the writing and stuff.
Let's throw a choice ball on.
Yeah,
Pull out a coin.
I backed it and have it.
Cast
I have the
And
Dark Places and Demigorgons when you
oh,
first put it
Professor's
out.
Research. Starting Marnie, Lost Orders.
D20. I'm not a huge fan of D20 much anymore.
Like
I would
stops.
play it if somebody else was running it, but it's not something that I'm going to read.
Oh! Because I hadn't had a chance to play it, but I've seen things in Josh's other games like
So it's probably about 30 feet down.
there's a flavor
Or
text
if
on
the
one
light
of the
just
cards or something I said when I was a kid, a robot would be great. In Demigorgons Dark Places, there's the Ultra. That's based off of one of Josh's friends, my cousin's girlfriend broke into Josh's house looking for my cousin on the face.
Oh my god.
She has no idea that she's been yeah. No, Josh always offers me run games.
Let's play down a Crobat B and draw a card. And
They're like
to
cranking
6.
out all sorts
Draw
of
1.
various Kickstarters like 3 times a year. I didn't know it was like a D20 type system though.
My favorite game is Dungeons and Dragons. It's so good.
Oh, I'm in a weird space, so let's switch.
And I also
I'm out
found,
there
after
right
listening
now.
to some other interviews about how to play with kids, I downloaded two modules. Or I downloaded 2 and then the expansion for it. Just
And pass back to you.
Going to Melanie.
Otherwise, they'll never ever.
To here. Draw 3 cards. Just any fee. Thought it was on the bench.
Yeah, AV.
I've played other models.
Right, and then I'm gonna play a Rapid Strike Energy from my hand.
Yep.
And I am gonna 120 both your guys there.
Okay, let's see these guys.
I am very suspicious. I will cast. There's an illusion right there. And it looks like he's looking over the edge.
Oh, yeah. They, when it was being
Now
weaker,
just
they
sit
had
in it for a minute.
the books they had in like a sleep
And then, okay, just sit in it for a minute. I'm going to cautiously move
Fast
across.
research.
If I found it, I would have already read it, but seeing how it was in
It's like
a
stealthing,
position.
as quietly as I can. Because he is my first.
Yeah, dude, I was trying to explain to my younger
Something's
cousin that.
light on us.
I was like, look, this is what I can see. Somebody on my assistant before anybody else that he's like, oh, it looks kind of simple. I was like, dude, I was like, it was
Natural 20.
before. He only does 5th edition stuff.
Let's
Like a lot of people. I actually just got a whole play for my stepson.
Ultra Ball. Hit.
Second's where I started.
Let's say Stone Joiner and Earn a Vitality.
Everybody dies.
Crobat.
That was burning skill slots to get weapons and expertise. I wasn't worried about it. I didn't realize nobody took 5 minutes.
Kind of light. Go ahead and fix that there. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Let's play Elder down. Quick ball away Houndoom. Go grab. Let's grab a Luminion.
That's what I want to do. Next time we ever do a one-shot,
Are you going to be searching this turn as well?
No, I'm not gonna be searching anymore.
did that. I was reading a story where they did that. And it's like the DM made them whenever they came across a squirrel, you have to roll to try and be friendly. It was the squirrel's choice.
Crobat once more. Draw up to 6.
It's like you have the squirrel.
Colin Axel. Hey, boy, beautiful, stop crawling, dude. Bring you down with my crawl.
Is it weighted? You weigh that? It's the testament.
You don't pay me to sit back.
I'm going to quick wall, discarding.
Dark Souls, excuse me.
I'm gonna go grab Remoraid.
Sure.
There's no mimics in Elden Ring. I still hit every chest in one just to make sure.
Play this Spiral Energy on my Rapid Striker Shifu. It makes fighting type and it can't be paralyzed. If it was paralyzed, it would be unparalyzed. Okay. I am just going to. I'm just going to deal 30 to Houndoom and
Not
that's the
quite as
turn.
good as what's over there. Some of those are just spray paint. Like, they hit it with the rubber. But yeah, after like actually playing, I had enough of my brain devoted to just like
Let's switch. Do that like that.
I'm going to cast Ritual Detect Magic to kind of scan through the room. Take a little bit of time. I'm going to take 10 minutes to do it.
There is a...
I'm not gonna believe that one.
Come here, I need to talk to you.
Does it look like it's like pulls out?
Maybe you sometimes in the middle of the night, no children.
He's kind of suspicious of it. I guess it's the room. Y'all stand back from this. There's something off with this whole team.
He's at his letter.
And let's first research.
I guess I'm trying to see if, like, if there's like a or if there's like some like an actual item or something emanating in or emanating like some sort of
from inside of the...
Okay. I'll just kind of stand.
You go to the door and go... You see Elven shape.
Oh, I guess blowing.
Let's talk about that.
I'll single strike reward just cause.
Only
You'll find.
some armor. It's got some.
And
That's me.
I need armor.
Let's fear and panic for. So at first it's 60, then it gets plus 20 from single strike, then 30 more from the choice belt, so 110.
110, you say?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You're good.
I'm just looking at the
Artillery.
Yeah.
Go searching for a rapid strike card.
Oh, here, come with me. Come on, let's go get a drink.
Grab that, put it on this Urshifu, and I'm going to 120 the Houndoom and the VMAX Gengar.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's at 240 right now. So yep. Yep.
4 prize cards.
Yes, sir.
And it's your turn.
No, it's the same one. I apparently screwed it up 2 times.
Come get a drink with me.
Yeah, let's just run it back. 110.
Come here, walk with me.
Yeah, looks like it.
Breast cancer awareness. You get breast cancer awareness.
Drizzile, I'm going to search me for a trainer.
Yeah.
These guys give it to each other as friends for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Tower Waters? Clay Tower Waters?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like Pepto-Bismol pink.
I believe it, yeah. If it's what they use in their logo. It's really good.
Rapid Strike Urshifu V.
Sure.
It's yours though.
We're gonna Boss's orders your Houndour up to the active. I'm going to do Artillery's Rapid Strike Search. Now, question. With the Tower of Waters, would I be able to retreat twice?
You cannot retreat twice.
Understood.
Yeah.
Then what I'm going to do,
Have to give him like an effect or something. Yeah.
I'm going to put the Rapid Strike energy here, and then I'm going to retreat and do 30. Okay?
Sounds like you're bragging.
And I'm going to put... Actually, I'm in the active from the straight.
Right. Right.
We were talking about
Go ahead.
Shatner one time.
Bill Shatner.
Bill. I get you over here.
Good job.
But we were talking about it, and one of the guys that I work with was like, just like someone racist. William Shatner. He goes, yeah. And I'm like,
How many cards do I have?
Shatner. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, what are you talking? Did you just get in trouble for some sort of weird racist thing? He's like, William Shatner. Yeah. So I Googled real quick to see what it was. Then if there was anything and all he had ever said. And there was no hubbub about it, no explosion, nothing.
Yep.
The ass says he's
Right. Yeah. And there was no hubbub, there was no controversy or anything.
Oh,
Star Trek, Bill Shatner.
then no,
Well, I
that's
just
crap.
assumed he was racist. I couldn't that.
Well, I mean,
We'll just boss it now.
The first interracial kiss on television was William Shatner.
and he played it on purpose.
Go ahead.
And the worst,
Director.
30 for last prize card.
Yep. Good game, man. Yeah. That was,
That is very unlucky. You were not able to get that third energy on that Gengar. God. Those were all in your prizes?
yeah.
I'm so sorry. That's not supposed to be like normal.
I mean, in fairness, I probably deserve it after the last game I had against Mason. Luck came right back around.
Did you Gengar his Muse?
I did, but so I just put the mini on in the deck today, and just absentmindedly played down a Path to the Peak, and then tried to play the Luminion after the fact. Did not work that way. I'm used to playing around that with Crobat. Like I know that's how that works, and like in theory, I know that's how Luminion works too. But I was just like, yeah, let's get the Path to the Peak down against the new deck right now. Let's go. That sounds great. But, so then we just sat there and like stalled out for like 3 turns because the Path was still in play, so he couldn't do anything, and I had no draw support, so I couldn't do anything.
So you were just waiting for the answer?
Yeah, so I got to like slowly fill out my board, even though I was like kind of still just doing nothing. And he just twiddled his thumbs, and I got to go off first, basically. That was that. But yeah, so it happens. Good game, man.
Yeah, good game. I have had a really abnormal amount of luck today. First, my matchup was against RCSV, and now it's Gengar. I've had nothing but double damage for most of these fights.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, like in this like small meta, right? It's like, you know, I think there's probably like one person regularly playing you, maybe 2. If, like, I can't remember his name, but he wins in. But yeah, I mean, that's really the only reason I think people don't really play that deck anymore. Is just because like Mew kind of eats its lunch.
Yeah, because Mew is basically the most popular deck, which is its absolute weakness.
Right.
In the single striker Shifu have a hard time against that deck, like completely.
Right. Yeah. No, that was the first deck I started playing like maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, and I really liked it. It's fun. Especially the Melanie version kind of makes you think a lot. Cool. I've been on Sableye and Gengar recently.
Yeah, it was definitely a good deck. If I had to branch out and play another one, it'd probably be an Umbreon or a Gengar deck.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just throw Umbreon on your Gengar. Except at that point, I think you risk becoming even more vile than you already are. Like, because Gengar is, I mean, like, that's a very, like, extreme example. But, like, I feel like the deck sometimes does just, like, trip over its own shoelaces because, like, the draw support isn't, like, super clean. Like, you don't have, like, an Inteleon line to play with or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's a little more coin flippy in that regard.
Yeah, it's like a lot of the decks that take out like the Inteleon support line to play like Cramomatic. It's completely up to chance at that point.
Right, and Gengar pre-Brilliant Stars was playing Cramomatic, and now it gets Ultra Ball, which is a substantial upgrade, but still comes with its own cost, obviously. I don't know. I was only thinking a couple more of the guys who went to that Richmond event were going to be here today and like play their Arceus decks, because I just kind of wanted to like get some free wins. But
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Arceus is a good deck. It's just all the decks that have been pushed out because of the Mew meta are actually somewhat strong against it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighting before now.
I heard you got smoked on camera.
Huh?
You won the cards prize.
Oh yeah. I had all 3.
They were saying that people were pogging earlier about how you were getting destroyed so hard.
Huh?
I got it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
But then again, I'm playing the weakness to his, or
Right.
you know.
Yeah, I had.
And he also prizes.
Okay. Yeah, I had 3 of the single strike energy prize and a hiding dark energy. Yeah, so it's like I tried so hard. Like
Points. Would you like heads or tails?
I'm gonna do tails.
You guys are lost. Tails.
Tails. All right.
So you're gonna go first.
Yes, I will. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you too.
I'm gonna do real quick. One of those, one of these, and then Alright. 7. Let's take a look. Okay. Do you have a basic? Gotcha. So a mulligan? I put my prizes down before I draw off of a mulligan, correct? I do that after you're all done with mulliganing, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. 6 prizes. I will put my guy. And yeah.
It's on HBO Max.
You know what? I need to match the layout. Yes. You're all good.
It's like the scene like toward the end where they're like in the time fluctuation and they're like repairing the robots to go out and fight each other and they're coming back and they're falling apart. And they're, you know.
Come on, players! Second round starts now.
And like their son shows up and saves the day.
So we'll draw off one mulligan. And you're all set up? Alright. Flip over and I'll draw for starting turn. Oh boy. This is what Patrick and I play all the time together.
Yeah, I own both of these decks and I love playing against
love
each other.
them. They're so fun.
My friend's actually borrowing my single strike one tonight.
Oh, nice.
He didn't get the full Umbreon build, but he's definitely running the Houndours.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
running a Stone Jewer to make up for it.
Yeah, you all helped me make this deck a little bit better than it was before. Don't have a whole lot to do this turn, so I will just play a Fighting Energy and end my turn.
Definitely going to quick ball. Just trying to figure out what I need to discard. Quick ball, discarding an air balloon. Remoraid.
Doing good.
Doing the same thing.
And then I'm going to pass.
Alright. Draw for turn.
Something just out these moves came in. I just got a big some creature just is at the end.
I'll play another Urshifu. Oh, Marnie. My big ol' hand away. Discard pile.
This is the best
Draw.
4, right?
4 for you, 5 for me.
Gotcha. It's,
Trust me,
one
I
more
remember
for
that
me.
one. I'm gonna Great Ball.
Goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will take a Houndour. Shuffle the back. Shuffle the rest back. I will play a Houndour. I will use Quick Ball, discarding my Urn of Vitality. Looking for a basic, and I will get a Crobat Bee.
So the railing, like, is there like every so often it kind of go up vertically? Yeah.
And I will Combat V, draw 4 cards.
I guess I'll go next. Going quiet. Cautiously moving across.
Yeah, that was also when the second one was coming
I will play energy for turn, capture energy. I will search for another
I remember walking into
Houndour.
Walmart and it was like the top of it was Deadpool 2, and then it was all like Deadpool cover.
And this, I will then end my turn by using laser focus. So I can only get basic fighting energy.
Cautiously try to pull myself back up and proceed on.
Fail to find.
Oh, oh, fail to fall.
Maybe that's what I'm just saying. Go ahead. There's a fancy plays.
Gorge, well. Primary pass.
Alright.
Not having any good handage at all.
I'll draw a card.
Do they notice me?
This is really bad if you actually get to counter that. Evolve my single strike Urshifu VMAX down here.
Hi.
I'm going to Professor's Research, discard all these cards,
Yeah,
draw 7.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Play Umbreon V.
Just one. Hey, yeah. Sorry
I
about that.
will
Yeah.
Evolution Incense.
Sorry to disturb y'all. What are y'all?
I will find a Houndour. Or Houndoom. Play a Houndoom on a Houndour I played last turn.
Oh, it's good to meet you.
Shuffle for this. This goes to the bin.
Hey, I need to get back up.
Use Houndoom's ability.
There's an easy way back up.
Get 1 single strike energy. Put 20 damage on him.
Oh. Okay. Oh, did you all fall down too?
This is turn 3. I will then play energy for turn. I'll play single strike energy on Urshifu V.
Maybe we can come up with a way to get you all out of here.
I will play nothing else, but I will impact blow for 220.
Hey guys, are you up?
Oh wait, that just killed him.
Yes. Take 2 prizes.
What a bad set of draws. Yeah, it's your go.
Roll for turn. I'll evolve. I will put a single strike energy on Urshifu VMAX. I will play Tower of Darkness. I will discard Urshifu V, draw 2. I will put a scroll of Scorn on this Urshifu VMAX. And I'll use Beatdown and destroy that. Surprise.
And then how do we get over it?
Evolution Incense.
Which was the scene of the episode that ends on a cliffhanger. You would know
Trizile.
that was true anyway. What do you think?
Check my hand real quick before I search. Pretty sure I just need to dump this one.
I get on the bridge. Right. I get on the edge of the bridge. Wait for everyone else to get on. I get in there. I send a card, cut the line.
Discarding Marnie. Let's go to the bottom. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, the trailer should not be longer than 60 seconds.
Rapid Striker Shifu V. Rongaroo.
Ooh.
He allows me to take a card from my hand and put it on the top of my deck and exchange it.
Yep.
I'm going to go get 2 Capacious Buckets. Or 2 energy from the Capacious Bucket.
Yep.
She's not a car lady at all. She's just like.
I'm going to play a Rapid Strike energy on this Urshifu. Or regular water energy, I mean.
Yes.
Activate his ability, put a card onto the top of my deck and draw.
If Jess Love could write a replay to save his life because he writes good Batman, this would be his.
Second Rapid Strike. And then I pass.
Draw for turn.
Commando.
Use Houndoom's ability. Put a Single Strike energy on this Urshifu.
Yep.
And 20 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and
Perception 18.
discard Houndour. Draw 2.
Is it just like the letter C and the number 3, or is it like?
It stands for Privateer Press.
So, but that's not the color.
No, it's same.
Do I recognize the
Okay, that's
guy?
better. I was worried because I wasn't leaving much of the.
Cards in the end.
Oh, hi.
2.
Well, Professor's Research.
I am.
Gotcha.
Who are you?
And then
So, I've already used this ability this turn. I will play Great Ball.
Well, thank you for coming out here.
I will take a
I won't be.
Umbreon VMAX. Shuffle the rest up.
But thanks for coming. And he says it about as flippant as that. He says it about as flippant as that, but thanks for coming. But that's not gonna happen. That's basically. And then he basically acts as if he's about to walk out, and that's the end of
I've
the
used his
conversation.
ability this turn. I've not played an energy this turn. I will play a capture energy on Urshifu V. I have no space to put in Pokemon.
Are you really gonna do this here? You can't look around. I mean, there's dwarves around, right?
No. Umbreon VMAX and switch your Urshifu.
He's kind of, you know, like John Travolta.
And I'm going to beat down for 140. And then end my turn.
So what does? So out of curiosity, you can put that down. What exactly does he want?
Inteleon.
No. It's totally fine.
I have no idea.
his father. His father hired me. Because he decided
I'm going to grab a Tower of Waters and a Professor's Research.
Yep.
Like you can tell, like he's getting like the way he's referring. You don't tell, like he's trying to. Usually in control, you can tell your temp there.
It's gone.
I'm going to go ahead and do this maneuver. Play a Choice Belt and a Water Energy here.
I'm not going back.
Professors for 7.
I will not be returning Tell my father that you were not able to find me.
It's a rumor that goes around.
How much is he paying?
I knew that.
Wait, my dad's there. Why am I inventing? Like,
I believe I've got a safety
is that something that your father would do?
Another kind of awkward hand. I am going to do this maneuver and do a Rongaroo. Take a card, put it on top.
Yes.
Read your bookie tool, they have one out there on the
I'm going to play an Octillery.
Yeah, with that in mind. No,
I've already played an energy from the hand this turn.
I'm never going for that.
The only V card I have.
I wish you well.
Like all the V cards.
I urge you to not try anything. Like, you do not want
I will
to get into a fight. Just, I urge you to stay away. Tell my father that
swap here and here.
it will be at peace. If you try to take it by force, it will not be well. I say this
I'll
out of
go
respect.
get the energy from Octillery and then I'm gonna pass.
Okay?
Sure. And choice spell lets Pokemon deal more damage.
Deals 30 more damage to your active V.
Okay.
Just put this in my hand and pass the turn.
Yep. I'll play Houndoom. I will. You're all good. I'm gonna play my own Stadium to get rid of Tower of Waters. I'm gonna discard another Tower of Darkness to draw 2.
What are you looking for?
Your father hates magic users, right? Like, if I was to go back, it would not end well for me.
Either way, it's still my first
I'll reconsider. I'll consider your words.
I'm just gonna beat down. Take it.
And you tell like he's embarrassed, like he's flushed. And I had this conversation in front of his friends.
Yes.
Activate visibility. Go searching for a rapid strike card.
Yes.
You're like he is so pissed. He doesn't say a word after.
Go grab the other Tower of Water.
But he's like beat red.
There's always a V.
Sorry, I'm not trying to assume.
No, you're good. You're good.
Well, shall we be on?
You're fine.
And one of the dwarves goes, wait.
Yes, indeed.
I press the
Reno.
Yeah.
He pulls out a tiny knife, but it's a little pocket knife, and it has that same.
Where'd you get that?
Play this.
Mm-hmm.
Was it given to you by your? Who hired you?
AK Black.
I played some. No, I did that last turn, didn't I?
I believe so, yes.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
black somewhere.
Actual AK Black. This black.
Where did they? Where were you? He basically asked like who hired him. Where were they? Where did they did the deal when they were hired? And basically trying to track them down to where the deal was made.
Oh boy.
And so Reed did decide to come up to us and say, hey, you want your mom? It pays well. Things like that.
Quick ball away this
Did you have to
site.
get his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
IFTH.
Put him in like that.
Oh no, he was quite firm.
I'll do Crobat to try and draw 3 cards.
Yep.
And he asked like the name.
Your
of
attempt to
the
draw
inn
3
or
resolves.
that they spoke with him at. Just basically trying to find a contact. with him.
Pretty sure that's a pass for me.
Okay.
Because he's got water energy on him, so I can't attack.
Draw. So he currently has 100 HP left, correct?
Thanks. Let's get you out of here.
I will beat down and take 2 prizes.
He looks exhausted.
Good game. I was out of energy.
Yeah,
You made me shuffle away my. I was like, okay, well, if he switches into a VMAX, I'm like, I have 1 that I got for prize, and then you made me shuffle it.
so when I Marnied, right, I had the most garbage, awful hand.
Yeah, you were getting rid of a lot of tools that game.
I kept getting like all of my Inteleons, but none of like the evolutions up to it.
Yeah, we ran into a.
What energy is this?
So this is a spiral energy. It goes for any type onto a rapid striker,
We were able to.
and it also prevents them from being
You were there.
paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I have the Jolteon or Bolton matchup for like electric, I don't have to worry about Vikavolt or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
And that's
cool.
typically one of my worst matchups, so that card helps.
And sometimes getting the water energy when you need a fighting to like turn on some strafes or
Yeah.
like something is like, you know,
I
kind
personally
of
have been
difficult.
thinking of going up for more than just one spiral, but nobody plays spiral, so I just wasn't sure how good it was.
You know what? Do what your heart wants to do. I do that online a lot. I play like the rainbow energies and stuff, like in Duraludon and stuff that
Trash.
typically doesn't go with.
That was one of my 2 Urshifus I was looking for.
Jeez. Do you have 2 in the deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just 2 VMAXs and then 3 of the regular V. It's just unfortunate that he ended up in there.
I know you didn't like look at my graveyard like in depth or whatever that game, or sorry, not graveyard, discard pile, Magic Talk. But I had all 4 of my urns in there, so
Yeah.
I was like,
I
I was like
noticed
really nervous.
that
I'm
you
like,
were just going items and items, and I'm like, can I get some energy discard?
right? I was like, oh, I just can't do anything. Oh my gosh. Every game's been like that, though. I'm just gonna,
Good game.
good game though. Thank you very much. It was very nice to play on camera too.
Absolutely. It's always a joy to be able to get to play some Pokemon.
Oh yeah. It's Shamrock Shake time. Report to you.
Do you mind if I take that document with you?
That's another one of those where like the lore and stuff of the game is awesome.
So, can you kind of explain what happened in the mines? Like from your point of view, who owns the mines? All right. That changes.
I actually played
Well, I found a way for us to make more money. So basically, whoever owns those documents owns the mines, right?
No, the box, the physical box.
Hey guys, y'all wanna come over here and
I know it's supposed to have the all
away from the doors?
because everybody's like,
So listen, I don't know who these people that we're working for, I don't know what they're like, but my family is somehow involved. Like I guess they are the ones that own this mine.
I have to look at it. I think I already have like 6.
So if we hand these documents over, we're basically screwing over. So we take the documents back to my family. And I pay you for the information. These bastards use wireless to basically steal these papers from basically my family. I really don't. I'm not gonna screw them over. Oh, he dies.
Let's just say it's capping at 6.
You can redeem that online.
I reckon that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I reckon.
Sorry, you happen to give me the accent that I hate.
Hey, you're the one who said to grab the cursed cowboy hat. Alright, that is a lot of force. Only 2 are force. And they are free. That's 16, 19, 20.
Okay, I have 2 HP.
You just see him just and then just smoke coming out of one ear. Then I'm not supposed to. Okay, bud.
I reckon.
Okay, back to this parable. If we give this guy the original hide, to get that stone, it answers just one question.
Yeah. This is my family's mine.
Yeah.
I think there's like one part of that. It was like.
If they know this is exactly the last their workers, they're probably just gonna hire some more instead even sooner than there's one going.
Like he looks like he's pondering over. We'll see if these people will honor and actually they can actually deliver this.
There's that one way.
All right.
I got very lucky.
You know what? You're right. I really don't care. My family does not support any arcane practitioner.
Apologies for
It's only 2 prize cards away.
Need a hat trick or something. How's it going? Hold it. I didn't even know what a regular accent was until I was a man.
Yeah.
Also, and good sweet tea. It's fine.
Oh, it disappeared. It ran away.
my 6-month local.
In case you didn't notice.
It was last week. This one is like. Which frustrates me. Amazing set that was Dude inspired and got a cease and desist from Legendary. And literally, Cyberforge did a Dude inspired one. Somebody else did a Dude inspired one. I mean, and it was like obvious from the Dude movie. They didn't get cease and desist.
That is 3 points of bludgeoning damage as he kicks you.
Cool, I died.
You're unconscious.
Nope, I'm dead.
You're at 0 HP.
I'm gonna take out 1.
No, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
Alright, somebody get this bozo up and we're walking on.
Hard cap here one. Or
That's source ability like say all special movement player now fellows. Use your opponents. Like it helps versus to do like full assist. But save
You did see a nice.
it's almost like instead of them trying to like special energy decks, there's like most of the cards that trust just like that. If I do that and I'll cover this, then you could get playing against your deck. Like you can still play around because
I don't admit, here's what you have these are not necessarily
you have a new 4 of stages.
their metallics.
It helps me.
There's fight spray. Who do you see at the center?
It looks horrible, but I know what you're saying.
Jack Black sits on
Yeah,
some
drinking
rare
problem.
extension.
But I know what it is. It's kind of like, looks like he's got a Lexi eye. You only notice it when he's. I have literally redone that.
We're home.
The party felt versus Ice Rider versus
I like that one.
Those bats. We?
the 2 stadiums, 7 special areas.
Sounds like you have some work to do.
We have my friend.
I don't know. They have it.
Yes.
They didn't really do much.
Guess what I found?
Comes off kind of weird fraud.
I mean,
If I play cards, one made Tom Brady, and then
Dry brush maybe a little.
Cody
Should have taken Christmas.
Bruce, everybody in our group X out. He's like, he's the second place. One of the 2 players to play.
This hat is.
Unless you find something to remove it. Yeah, but it's hard to remove it.
Yeah, I know. You could have removed it.
You guys play Minecraft, right? Curse of Button. There are 2 ways to this house. Actually 3. The remove curse spell, the wish spell, or he dies.
Oh, is that why you wanted to die?
Everyone can die long before that.
I've been enjoying this.
But I, oh gracious God, will not let her die.
Not on my watch.
But he's not my default. He is the referee. But yeah,
Let's give you that bit of advice.
base AC is set.
If your game master gives you a
Every
wish,
time it takes damage,
you don't take
it
it.
rolls a d20 and adds that to its AC. It keeps changing with every time it gets lost. So you roll good. D20 plus 10.
My daughter joined the school.
It has 1d4 minus 1.
If your game master offers you a wish,
Minimum of 1, which is 1d4. Oh, 1d20 plus 1.
Well, it depends on which spell is not bad. And the thing is, D&D,
Probably would have been able to take that.
yes.
You could have.
You could have like a degree in law.
Which is why I
So write out a
level up once
contract.
before they get back.
Level 4?
Exact verbiage.
And if a genie comes forward,
We can actually do that now if you guys want.
or hag, or just no.
Or is it trickier?
Just no. Just no.
Yes.
Unless you're
Might
in
may or may not get some other
No, and even that doesn't really matter because the whole double play that is not having to do with you.
I'll take it. Read this off, because I gotta pay for the cheese too.
You know what the rest of the top 8 was? HP Dragon.
I scheduled it right
And
after
what's
mine
the
because that's what I thought was going to do. So when I schedule mine, I will.
That's a feat I take the player's hand. I am now everything.
Well, if you do that, you will now have defeat.
Huh?
You will now have defeat.
When's our proficiency go to 3?
Level 5. Yeah, level 5. You now have 3 second level spell slots, I think.
Do my fists count as a finesse weapon?
Yes, because you can use either your strengths or your dex with them because you're unarmed.
I can take the fists and it'd be really dumb.
I will say,
How about I figure that out?
So no, you have to be beating a finesse weapon.
Make it to where
They said, hey, we thought Future Destiny was a problem. Turns out, they had a condo.
It's not really wielding because you're not touching the person. I like that you're doing it. I really do.
80 cards stay here.
If you're not going to kill me, I will make it impossible to do so.
I like it when you try.
And now it's essentially like you play one of 4 decks. So you're just counting your description.
Paladin?
Oh, great.
Well, they changes the format.
I'll cast charm on you and force you to speak it.
You can also make something.
Does that actually work?
Although, little German boy, don't follow the German. It's following the Bard's Fairy Tale. I would like to cast a spell for Flaming Bone Dragon. Okay. I would like to cast the Bruce Fucking.
Oh, my.
They reprint so many, like, so it didn't drop it, all this stuff, 3 of them.
So how do I
Before it got
add the
reprinted,
ability for?
So, you have three choices. You can either put 2 to any one of their scores, 1 to 2 of them,
and then they reprinted it, and it
take the modifiers to give you different
It takes the reprint card 3 or 4 times for the value of the mobile price. Like you can open a box and you get 8 secrets. One may worth like $85.
anything that involves your wisdom will go up.
Does not live.
Oh no,
It's like
don't go into that particle if that hurts.
I played in the first place.
Yeah, and the higher up the level, you get more
I still have this interpretation of scat.
I don't know.
It is still 8.
That and the Ravens right now is stupid. Like they're the most recent set of credit.
Oh, it's from.
The water enchantress is like $80 pop, and the tip of the rights about. Oh, okay, that's the guy. It makes prank kids really, really good. So prank kids is like a super cheap deck to build because they've got like 8,000 imprints. So the most sensitive card in prank kids is like $5. But then as you play those 6 cards, so it makes the deck $100.
It's full of stories. You can also get Nimble Climber, which is climb speed equal to 1. Or first level is where you can choose the underwater meditation, where you can breathe underwater. But yeah, they're really interesting race. I watched someone's YouTube video on underused races. And that was one that caught my attention. I was like, wow.
There's a lot of laughing.
I never brought back the mule.
Yeah, they were
Dark Sun.
Magically fused dwarves and humans. Yeah. And they're called mules because they're obviously they're sterile. But they're bred as gladiators. So they're the size of humans, but broad and stocky like dwarves.
Oh, wow, okay.
You go free.
No, I need to play. I need to play.
He's stressed out.
Let's go. Here's Sharon.
I don't expect to make it Dark Sun was like the end of second edition.
Yeah.
Right. They actually talked about like how the fact that like the psionics in a world, Dark Sun is the result.
NCAA tonight, you know.
Psionics attract the attention of elder gods, and that's what happens when you get Dark Sun.
Like if lightning has
We went and bought it. After the Sonic came up today, they came up.
I can see them.
bases win.
That's because he was.
Yeah.
Those are some very crisp lines.
Oh, you're the one doing the,
We have a week to decide, so.
Okay, then we go deliver your letter.
Which is kind of especially if you're fighting.
Yeah.
That are immune to fire.
It's like what Yumi was. It was just whatever you needed for weakness and play. The perfect.
fair enough.
And then for late game, you have nice level.
She's laughing at me because I had a pile of Mountain Dew bottle caps on my desk. She's like,
what
are you doing?
I'm like,
I have a problem.
because I thought they were like.
Look for watching you, scout.
I'm sorry.
If that was the case, it would just be like stacks of sweet tea.
Well, it's good. It's Spanish.
I wish all Mountain Dew cats. So if there was like a Diet Coke in there, you'd be like, he's fine. Yeah, at least there's variety. Lack of variety here is concerning. That's the, not the fun. You take your brush, I took this.
You took my knife.
Alright, Pokemon players, the fourth and final round will be Ben versus Tyler Cox on stream.
No, just let it go.
Mason versus Zach Kohler. Patrick Deneen versus Micah. Me and Dylan. And then Nicholas Austin and Austin. He'll probably be here in a second. He's outside. He'll be back.
Yeah, we're good. Get across to the G. I appreciate the 2 Genesect decks that showed up.
Playing Genesect?
Okay.
yeah.
Are you 3-0 right now?
Somehow, yeah.
Nice.
It's not based on my skill or my deck composition.
Dude.
It's based on my opponents not having good
I like
hands.
to say that this game is 33% of the cards that you have, the 33% of how terrible your opponent plays, and 33% of how lucky your draw is.
Yeah, how many
That's
cards
all there is to it.
How many of their essential cards are prized too?
Yeah, exactly. yeah. And that should take a way fatter part of the equation than I have made out in my mind.
The last 2 opponents I had, like they showed me their prizes. I'm like, oh, there are the specific Pokemon that I need to beat your deck. You know?
Wow.
I was like, nice.
My first game, I never even got a Fusion Strike search off. I ran a Genesect for the first 3 turns, just a Genesect. Couldn't get anything else. Just a Genesect. I was like, this is super risky for the first round. I finally got another thing.
Just sitting there, I know.
I finally got another Mew and made it. We almost went to time, and I still never Fusion Strike searched.
I'm really surprised playing this game, like, because I come from Magic, like how many games go to like the last 10 cards in your deck, you know?
Yeah, and it's like a 2-sided coin because a lot of people complain that like the VMAXs have made it to where games can be too fast. You know, you get 2 VMAXs knocked out, it's over. But it's like, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like if you play smart, it's like you give them a VMAX, you
Yep.
give them a V,
Yep.
and then you give them like or any other Pokemon.
Yeah.
It could be a VMAX or whatever. But you just have to. It's about sequencing it in that way, you know.
Yeah.
That's why. No, you're fine. That's why Boss's Order seems so good to me. It's like you.
Dude, you flip it.
Yeah,
game
you're
over
like
so fast.
You're like, oh, you thought you were gonna make me knock out 3 of your Pokemon?
Yeah, right.
Yes,
no. It destroys the game. I love it. It reached such havoc.
Do you want to do high roll? Or coins or whatever you want to do?
I do roll. I just do odds and evens. So.
Oh, sure. Do you want to do odds and evens?
Sure.
All right.
What do you want to do? The cardinal dice?
Yeah. Do you do 1 dice for odd and even?
Okay, 1. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've never done 2.
Odd or
You wanna
even.
do 2?
I think 1 is actually statistically better because if you do 2, I think there's more of one or the other.
Okay.
So, odd or even for you?
I'll do odd.
Okay. Odd for you, even for me. All right.
There you go.
Dude, I will take the play.
Okay, you're gonna go first?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
Good luck.
magic turn.
No, you're fine.
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's check it out. Well, I have to keep this hand.
Me too, and I'm not hyped about it.
Me either. 2, 6. I'm ready to get whooped by someone who has a competent draw. this time.
I don't know. Confident draw is a loose word right now. Very loose word.
And that's all I got.
Me too. Good luck.
Let's flip it over.
Oh, wow.
Alright,
Okay.
I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Let's tower guard this.
Okay.
Let's discard this Houndoom.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Okay.
Yes. Let's play
That'll do it.
Urshifu. Let's play a single strike energy on Urshifu.
Okay.
And a single strike Scroll of Scroll of Scorn.
Okay.
Scroll of Storm.
Storm.
Then I'll end my turn.
Cool. Draw a start. Choreo here. Fog Crystal here. I'm gonna search.
Oh no.
Who do you think?
Mew.
It's a Mew. It's a Mew.
Oh, no way.
Cut.
You're good. What a pretty card.
Thank you. I didn't. A friend of mine pulled it, and he was like, "Man, I know you got some of these in that Mew deck." And I was like, "Bro, don't do this to me."
My friend pulled one of those, I think, recently.
Dude, trading court.
Oh, yeah, he's gone. Training Court lets you get energy from a discard pile?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Once
Into
per
their hand.
turn. Yeah.
Is it any or just basic? Basic.
Basic. Yeah.
Good to know.
Attach this here.
The choice is clear.
I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm doing. All right. And I'll pass for turn.
Okay. I'll draw.
Break that right there. I needed a hit.
Goofy. I will.
Uh-oh.
Houndoom. That's why I did the thing. Let me put a. Use a Houndoom ability.
Okay.
Attempt. See if it's there.
Yeah, right.
Sick.
Got one.
Alright.
You can attach and you put 20 damage.
Yeah. So what does Oricoldio do?
My Pokemon that are Fusion Strike take 20 less damage from all attacks.
Okay.
So like cancel out a single strike energy.
Right. How does that affect weakness?
So weakness is not affected.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, does it do 40 less since weakness is doubled, or does it just do 20 less overall still? Like for
Yeah, I get
example, like that's a
confused.
weak dark. You know, like if I use this ability, like let's say, hypothetically, since I'm using this ability,
that
I have
goes-
this on him, and I happen to have a second energy, and
So
he
that
attacks
would
for
be-
70, but
yeah, it
doubled.
would be, yeah, so it wouldn't double. It's not the double. The full amount's not double. Sorry.
Okay.
So it would be 100 because it's 50
plus
times 2
20
plus 20
minus
minus
20.
20. Yep.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
Well,
was actually created by the dragon.
it's kind of tough.
I got
I'll
terrible hand too.
I'll put it on him.
Okay.
Give him 20 damage.
Cool.
I will. And that's for his ability.
Yes, yes.
I will play
Okay.
a single strike energy. I will. Does Mew have a weakness?
Weakness to dark. Yes.
Okay. 40. Crazy.
See you next week, man.
Weakness to dark. Huh? 0 retreat cost, huh?
Yeah, that's the messed up
That's
part.
fun.
Okay. So is it earth-based? I accept all people's religions, but I just don't know what anyone is. I don't know what
Oh, actually, the way this is worded, and I've never had this interaction before because I've actually
Yeah.
never played this matchup.
Yeah.
But this says, and I'm willing to get clarification, it
Yeah,
says
yeah.
it does 20 more damage before applying weakness and
Oh.
resistance.
Oh,
So would that make it like 90 times 2?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so it's like side by side.
Only cooler.
Wow.
I got you.
rough and tough one.
But, yeah, I don't
Minus 20.
Yes. Yeah, so it would not kill your immediate
yeah.
by like 10
Just
damage.
barely. And I just top decked that too. Yes, literally. Drew that last turn.
Always fun.
That's the only reason he's in there.
So energy mix lets you get an energy, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I've played my energy. I've used his ability. I'll go ahead. I'm just
everything's going right.
gonna kill the Mellow, but I
Sure.
take my one prize.
Yep. Draw start. Oh, not what I needed. Not what I needed.
You shuffle this Pokemon all. You can shuffle it back in.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Can you lose the game if you do that? If you join Pokemon?
Yeah, yes you can. Yes, you most certainly can.
Just a willing, I'm out.
Right. Oh man, I'm bricked out right now. That sucks.
All religions have some form of faith. All energy.
I will hit for Psychic Lead. Taking you up to 90, 70, 80, 90.
So it does those 30 more or 20 more?
Only to V Pokemon, so you're good on that.
Oh, okay. So 70
90.
plus that, so 90.
Oh wait, it should just be 70. What was thinking extra damage? Oh, because you had 2
Yeah,
damage counters on
yeah.
each, right? 90 total. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Draw for turn. A single strike.
Oh wow, good stuff.
The
hoping you
expert
didn't get
skill
that.
top decks there.
Yeah, right. I mean, you got all 4 of them in play on your 3rd turn. That's pretty good.
Houndoom's not doing a whole lot now, unfortunately. I'm gonna research away a bunch of cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Probably should have Psychic Leap there. Oh no, I probably would have ended in the end of game.
I'm gonna play Houndour.
Okay.
Houndour.
Yeah, see, I'm supposed to have these Genesect somewhere in this deck.
No.
Right.
No Genesects. Discard those. I'm gonna get a Umbreon. Play Umbreon.
Nice.
Shuffle, but I will play an Evolution Intense. I'll get Urshifu V Max if I got one. Yeah, I'll evolve.
Right, yeah, there you go.
And
Not Mew.
finally,
Bro,
the
good
tight
stuff.
matchups.
I swear.
I'll play a Crobat. I'll draw 5.
What do you do?
4, 5. I've played that energy for turn already. Go to combat. I'll kill it and take 2 prizes.
Good stuff, dude. I'm just no quick balls, no Genesects. That Fog Crystal is all that I got. That's game, dude. It's about to be. That's definitely about to be game. Let's see here. Cramomatic a switch.
Alright.
That's all we got. This is an energy.
Odds or even.
This is the energy. This
Oh,
is
you're
not
doing
a
the
coin
coins.
flip. Yeah. Let's go for the heads.
Probably coming.
Good game, dude.
Good game, man.
Man.
We literally were talking about just this happening.
Yes. Yes, we were. Good stuff.
Oh my god.
What we have here. The Genesects were all available too. That is nuts.
There's in there.
How long was it going to take me to get a quick ball?
I had.
Oh my goodness. 12 cards in was the first
Oh
one.
no.
That's crazy.
So I'm curious, is Ultra Ball a new addition to that deck? So my friend said the deck got better recently.
Yeah, so Ultra Ball got added to it. Just helps you thin the deck or
Okay.
thin your hand faster so
I mean-
you can single strike draw.
I've played against that deck online, and I don't play this deck first of all. I
Yeah.
play like
Yeah.
I bought this deck and then gave the code to somebody who I
Did you?
didn't know the day I bought it.
I have that deck in this box.
It's
Yeah,
I like
I love
it. We bought the starters and went off of it, and we had a pretty good time. But that deck when I play online against it, it's kind of like if I don't go first and get the nuts,
Yeah.
it's like
It's over.
yeah, it's just over. Like,
I played a tournament online last night and just dusted right through, and
Yeah.
I had to wait like 10 or 15 minutes
For
after
everyone else
every
to
game
finish
for
their
everyone else to finish. And I was like, I should probably run this deck tomorrow. Yeah, what Brilliant Stars added was that Ultra Ball, it added the choice belts and the
Choice belt.
the
Yeah.
double turbo energies too. Which
Okay.
I never even got to pull one of those
Choice
out.
belt's kind of nuts with it because you really have like a toolbox of cards in that deck that you can work with. Like
yeah.
the choice
angle,
belt.
angle yourself towards essentially single, double, and triple
Yeah.
prize cards.
I just like how that deck reminds me really, really a lot of like a constructed, like old school Magic deck where there's
Yeah.
just a million tutors for things you need, and
Yeah.
it's like you have options with what you do typically.
Right.
But in your case, as that game showed, you still need to draw
Yeah,
the card.
you have to.
know?
You have to get at least one to get it popping.
Yeah.
And see, I ran that deck last week, and I went 0-3, I think.
Right. No, I've gone.
I went 1-3.
I play with my friend. He plays the Gengar deck and stuff, and just kind of whoops me around with it usually.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No,
I told him I haven't
stand
bought anything
corrected.
new. I played the pre-release and I got some Ultra Balls, but that's about
Yeah.
it. You know?
I stand corrected. The deck that I played last week was Gengar and Umbreon. Yeah.
I mean the Gengar deck. I don't know. He watches a lot of YouTube, like
Mhm.
Zach Lesage and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's like the priest of
Yeah.
Gengar,
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Gengar's a man, dude.
I basically just like building the decks online that are like Zacian and Samazetsa, like the kind of cheap ones. Like
Oh,
you can
yeah.
trade like 3 packs for one of
Dude,
them, you know.
I got 3 Arceus and 2 V-Star Arceus and a booster box worth of code cards, and I was like, I'm Pokemon TCG
For
online
real,
rich.
yeah.
For real.
You saved yourself like hundreds of packs and
Yeah.
trade in there and
It's
everything.
crazy.
Oh,
I
my
pulled
gosh.
another one yesterday, another V-Star, and I was like, there's another 20-something packs. There's like
I need to
28
start
packs or
opening
something
up.
right now.
I have all my pre-release. I won pre-release,
should.
and I have all my pre-release codes. Like,
I usually don't get
40
very good
codes just,
pulls,
like,
and
sitting there.
I got amazing pulls, dude. What's messed up right now is the computer app. Well, at least on my MacBook, is the camera scan code is not working.
Oh, you gotta type everything in or something?
No, actually, right now I think the app won't even open all the way. It gets to 50% and stops.
Oh no.
Yeah, so.
Well, it's good that they're hopefully coming out with like this new app
I know.
soon.
Have you seen it?
I saw it. It looks
watched
really
YouTube.
good. Yeah.
It looks good. Yeah.
It looks like a clean,
They need
modern.
I wish they
game.
would make the cards a little bigger, but
Right.
I mean, you can enlarge them all, so it
It's
doesn't
kind of
really
like.
matter. I just feel like there's a lot of open space on the screen.
Right.
I'm like,
Well, it's weird because I think Pokemon's interesting because like more people do get into it kind of randomly. I think like they go,
I agree.
like
I
this
totally
Pokemon,
agree.
or I like this set, or I like the art on the cards. That's actually how we got in. Is I just wanted to like I wanted one deck, and I was just
Right.
like I like this Pokemon, you know.
Yep, yep.
And now I'm like, online.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
read about it and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's just interesting because it's such a low barrier to entry to get in compared to other games like
yeah,
Magic. like,
yeah, and you
oh
have
my
options
goodness.
at that low entry point too. It's
Yeah,
like,
you do.
You can kind of pick like what your favorite Pokemon is. Your favorite might not have a deck, but one pretty close.
Right.
It does.
And like this, $30 for the deck.
Yeah.
Like $20 for
That's
upgrades,
killer,
and like,
yeah.
I can play it as much as I want now. so
Exactly. Yeah.
nothing's banned. Not that
Exactly.
anything would be banned.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did they
out of
did they
that-
ever
out of
really
mine.
ban in this game?
They do. I can't remember the last time a card was banned though. It's been quite a few years, like 2 or 3 years. I'm
I
pretty
remember
sure.
everybody talking about how much they didn't like that Arceus Palkia Dialga
Oh, yeah,
card
the ADL,
or whatever,
yeah,
but
yeah.
even that didn't get banned, so it's like
No.
it was a card that strong is just
Yeah.
maybe that's just
People
how they
still
accept
play
it.
that card nonstop and
Right.
expanded too. So.
I mean, I
Why wouldn't you?
I got one of those championship decks that has those like
Oh, yeah?
those like once a time powers or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like these cards are insane. Like,
GX abilities,
they're
yeah.
all insane.
That's what that's what the V stars are getting. They're trying to make it like a
It's like more
tapered
like
down version.
yeah, a little balanced, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not basic Pokemon.
Exactly.
then.
Yeah. They had to
That
evolve.
seems a little annoying when you like you just
I
tutor
know,
out your
right?
GX and
Yeah.
then do the thing right away. It's like, oh, the whole
and you're
game
like,
now.
"Alright, well, yeah, I can't use that anymore. That's one of the biggest. I built an Arceus and Charizard V-Star deck on the online, and that's one of the biggest things. Cause I'm like, I can get it popping right now and use this. Usually, I use the Star Search ability to get a double turbo.
Yeah, because
energy
Arceus
and
is basically
launch.
like a tutor, right?
Mhm.
So
Yep,
okay.
Yep. Yeah, you get to load up 3 energies and you hit for 200 damage. And you can attach those 3 energies to any Pokemon to end
Or
your
just
turn.
discard them to quick balls,
Yeah,
you know? Or
yeah.
Ultra balls,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yes. Yep. So.
yeah, if your deck's constructed right, having just a massive junk is fine.
Yes,
You know?
yeah.
Just toss it to other
Just
stuff.
have a certain engine in there. And
That's how I feel with this deck and
random
like
cards.
the Tower of Shadows
Tower
or
of
whatever.
Darkness,
Yeah, it's just like I don't need 18 like Houndooms on the battlefield,
Yeah.
you know.
I was breaking out just like I just did that Mew game with that. Like, what was happening last week? I couldn't get I couldn't get a Houndour. That's what it was. I couldn't. I like would have like 4 Houndooms in my hand,
Yeah.
a Gengar V, and 1 energy. And I'm like, all right.
That's
and
how my friend is the one with the glasses playing over there, and he's playing the Gengar deck this week, and he just says it feels like a pile sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the single strike decks. If you get like a Houndoom going, it feels like an actual deck.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it feels
You
very
feel-
much
you
just
feel
like you're
lost
just
out there.
You're just I play 1 energy a turn.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
don't attack
that's
for
it.
3 turns.
Seriously.
It's like when you don't attack for 3 turns, it's not really that
It
good.
doesn't feel
Like,
very good. It does not feel good.
I have an okay track record of being able to attack on turn 2 so far, you know,
Yeah.
with this
Yeah.
deck. But
Yeah, I can't believe I whiffed that Meloetta right
it's the
there.
hands that you can't really help, you know. Like
Yeah,
I
straight
literally
up.
was like, okay, just
My
this
first
guy.
game,
like-
I told you I didn't get any Genesects either. So
Yeah.
that's 2 out of 4 games. I gotta have to rebalance something. Like, what is up with that?
Apparently, my presence here tonight has disturbed the
Did you-
balance. Like
that's
I'm
with
just-
the Mew.
I'm
You've
just-
you've
I'm
unsettled the Mew. That's dangerous.
I'm playing like no updates
You
for the new set
single strike
deck.
punch Mew in the mouth over. And
I told him I'm like I'm just gonna like lose and drop and go get a Shamrock Shake and you
Oh
know
my
like,
God.
now I can't get a
Now
Shamrock
you just
Shake.
won. Yeah. You just got big first place.
Well, it was good games again.
Congrats,
So,
man.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah, good
the
games,
humor and
absolutely.
everything with everything.
Oh, for
so-
sure, man. I'm always here for the good time. What was your name again?
I'm Ben. And yours? Tyler. Thank you,
Nice to
Tyler.
meet you, brother. Thank you.
The Molotov, I think they used to carry them out there. Molotov chrome pins. I ordered the ink refill. And just painted straight with the ink refill. Yeah. Yeah, because that stuff is. Yeah, you put
I
it
have
on.
one of those.
Terrible.
Just to play with.
Dude, I told him before we started, I said I haven't been winning because of my skills, because of my opponent's terrible hands every time. And it just
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this version has some power. Some hidden power. Like in the game, you got hidden power for
This doesn't come with a wasp. I think
No, I got a Venom instead of the Wasp. The Wasp one was the one that.
nothing going on.
We got like mega super duper, oh my god, we don't have shelf space, everything.
Yeah, next winter coming something like that.
Oh no.
Eventually, I guess, got a scar on my knee. Picking characters that I don't care for.
Especially game pieces, I will do gloss first, because a gloss coat actually is thicker and does a heavier protection, and then because I hate my pieces being shiny and all that. And then to me, for good here is when you mat them over top, as you play with them, as they start becoming shiny, then you know that your mat is wearing off, and it's time to mat seal them again.
Sorry.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do about Ultron though, because matte sealing over top of that is going to make it look really so,
You might have to say shiny.
he probably will just be gloss coated and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah? What's going on in Lexington?
doing everything. His Hellboy. I liked it. David Harbour was not bad. I thought it was entertaining. It did suffer because apparently they tried to squeeze like 3 graphic novels worth of stuff off in one movie. So every one of the stories was kind of shot short. But like I liked it. It was bloody. It had, you know, crude humor in it, like that, you know, like it was supposed to be. You know, it's not as visually awe-inspiring like Guillermo del Toro does, but I mean, I thought they were. That was a fun movie. I enjoyed it.
See y'all later.
Enjoy your con.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you when you come back.
That's a nice little.
I took all the karmic luck for the deck. There can only be one.
Yeah, Cardinal. Remember Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness? Cardinal had the Shadow Run. Yeah, he was wearing like a pointed out arm.
Sorry, that's what you see.
Cats are moving. Throw a Pokeball at other people's Pokemon at every other game. And it did.
Paper towels go in the box. You can put them under the back.
That's actually good presentation.
Phil brought that one. Leroy's scored.
You get the car over here. You gotta get the chains put on car over here.
Do this.
3 and 1. It's really funny when it works, but we're not.
Well, the last time that I was here. That's good. That actually painted a mini.
What? It did.
We bought a mini and painted it.
Get brick.
I mean, that's what happens. I played against the old guy.
Quarter, maybe? 1 1/4 done?
Well, that was a